Hello Taurus, my name is Ginger of Tarot by Ginger, and I am going to read the tarot for the consciousness of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the week of August 29 to September 4, 2022. Please take a moment to hit that like button below the video and subscribe if you watch the videos and you're not a subscriber. Please do me a favor and hit subscribe. You don't have to hit any notification bells or anything if you don't want to, but it'll just show up as one of your subscriptions. I'd appreciate that. And also if you would share with friends and family who enjoy tarot too. That would help me a lot. I am offering for my YouTube viewers almost half price off a 1-hour reading over Zoom with me. If you're interested in doing that, the offer is good until August 31st, so you can book it up to August 31st. The information to do that, how to do that, is in the description box below the video. It would be great to read tarot for you, so if you feel like you might need a little more clarity, give me a holler. Okay. The guides are with us, and I'm getting right into Taurus's reading, and I think I'm going to use these cards for your tarot. And I'm going to pull 3 cards from the ETA Oracle for the energies of the week for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising signs for the consciousness of Taurus. Where did I put my seltzer water? Where did I put it? That's odd. That's odd. I just got myself a can of seltzer and I don't know where I put it. Oh well. I'll survive. I'll survive, Taurus. Your reading's more important than hunting it down right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What do we have for Taurus this week? What do the guides want you to know? What kind of helpful information? All right, we have diverge. It's reversed, but I don't think makes a difference. Kind of in a funky state. I'm just going to put it that way. Okay. Transmute. All right. This is transformation. You're going through a transformation. All right. Oh, very nice. Embrace. I'm going to say embrace the new you from this transformation. She's got butterflies. There's butterflies here. She's looking up at the crown above her head. Very pretty lady. So you're going through a transformation. Embrace the changes that you're seeing. All right, so let me see. I don't think I remember the meaning of the diverge card because it's just such a weird looking card. All right, let's see diverge. That's this card. Okay, this card is about conviction and willpower, self-forgiveness, and choosing a different path for your life. Surrendering to the divine to guide you through sometimes painful transformations. All right. It's about conviction and willpower, self-forgiveness, and choosing a different path for your life. Surrendering to the divine to guide you through sometimes painful transformations. Well, it sounds to me like you need to be your own best friend. And that song what is it? Bette Midler sang, Hero, You Are My Hero. I feel like you need to be singing that for yourself. I'm hearing that song in my head. And you need to be singing that song to you because you need to be your own best friend and your own hero. That's what I'm feeling. Choosing a different path for your life. All right, that's pretty major. Yeah, I feel like you need to be your own hero. Okay, the transmute card. This also has lots of butterflies. And she's got antlers that look like tree branches coming out of her head. That means that you're up close to the divine. And there are butterflies there. So you're going through some transformation here. All right. Well, I kind of think, you know, all right, let's see, transmute. All right. It's about, transmute is about changing in form, appearance, or nature. Transformation. But often in a chemical, biological way, and especially into a higher form. Yeah. This card, in part, is a notion about DNA transformation and the ability to heal ourselves and restore our genetic code. All right, the multitude of butterflies in the imagery suggests very transformationally powerful, supportive, suggests a very transformationally powerful, supportive atmosphere. And you get to choose how you want it to go. And that's what it said in the first card, of your choosing. This card appearing in readings represents a magical healing energy and atmosphere, ideal for us to transmute within, whether it be for our appearance, body chemistry, our mental or physical health, or anything about our nature that would contribute to us being closer to our optimal selves. All right, you're going through a phase. You're going through a phase there, Taurus. Okay, and then embrace. This card is about embracing our feminine, nurturing side. Love, beauty, and self-care while being in complete balance and harmony with all that surrounds us. And that's kind of like a Taurus thing, because it's your, your grounded energy, your nurse sign, being in balance with all that's around you. Okay, so embracing your feminine side, your nurturing side. Take good care of yourself. Be good to yourself, love yourself, and choose for yourself what... I get the feeling of you being out in nature, and enjoying yourself there somehow, in some way. All right, I'm going to pull some cards from the Moonology Oracle. Since yesterday was a new moon cycle begins. Let's see. Come on. Come out of there. Okay. This is like big deal kind of transformation. This is no small thing. I feel like it's not like you're gonna break up with your partner or change your career. I feel like it's a very personal way of living, changing the way you live and the way you do things, the things you do, what you eat, what you drink, how you get up. I feel like it's a very personal transformation that really will only affect those around you in a good way, because you're doing something to help yourself feel better, to heal yourself, to make yourself feel better. You just know that there's a better way, and you're going to take that better way, and that can only help people around you. Okay, so it's not like a major breakup or anything like that causing this transformation. You're doing it because you need to do it for yourself, out of love for self. All right, don't let your past hold you back. No, don't do that. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is the full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So you've probably been thinking about how you would like to see, what kind of changes you'd like to see in your life. And a new romantic cycle begins, and it could be just a romantic cycle with yourself, or in changing, it could bring your relationship up to a different level, or you will attract someone who is of a higher caliber than you have ever been attracted to before. That's what I'm going to say. Now, do I want to use these? Yeah, I'll use these cards for Taurus. Okay, what do we have for Taurus? Sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, Taurus, here we go with your tarot reading. Wait a minute. I'm going to shuffle one more time. One more time. There we go. The Emperor. This is Aries, the card of Aries. So leadership, very strong leadership. Look at her. She's like firmly seated in her chair, and you're not going to pull the wool over her eyes. She's just like, try me. Go ahead and try me. You're not going to get one. I got important work to do. Don't mess around. I don't have time for messing around. That's the basis of the reading. This is the subject, the issue. Let's see. So you are, well, let me just say you're the master of your ship, right? You're the master and commander. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. Crossing you for good or bad is the King of Pentacles. I'm going to say this also has to do with you, that you are very abundant in so many ways, including financially. This is not a problem for you. It's not about your work. Like I said, it's not about your work and your career, this reading. It's about how you're going to be changed. It's about how you've been changing, because this has been coming. So, here we have you very firmly seated in place. You know where you belong. You know what you do, Taurus. Taurus knows what Taurus needs to do, and Taurus does that. And you make money, you have the nice things that you like to have. It makes you feel good. You're able to entertain your friends in a place that's comfortable, and you have a good time. That's the King of Pentacles. All right. Now, the reason, the cause of the reading is the Page of Cups. This is your psychic sense. Your creative and your psychic sense. So, so this is just telling me that you pay attention to the messages that you get from within. You pay attention to them and you think about them, because, Taurus is not guided by the outside. Taurus takes its own advice and seeks its own counsel. The energy of Taurus would seek its own counsel. And it would seek advice outside only if it didn't know the answer to something and it would be too involved to research it and they wanted an expert, then they would go to an expert. But this is, you trust your own counsel. That's what I'm going to say. You pay attention to your feelings and the urgings that you receive from your inner wisdom. So you're being told this is time for change for you, a big transformation. And you know what? even though you're seated in that on your throne very firmly, if there's a reason to change, where your desk is, that's not a problem for you. All right. In your recent past, we have the Four of Cups. You're feeling a little left out, a little self-pity, and you kind of got like an attitude about it, like somebody dissed you. And you have an attitude, and because of that attitude, you're missing an opportunity that's put right in your face, and it's an opportunity that is directly related to the way you feel you've been dissed. So, for instance, say you've been wanting the corner office or something, and you've been working hard to get there, and you hear that so-and-so got a promotion. How come they got a promotion? I didn't get a promotion, right? That's what you're thinking. So-and-so gets a promotion and they get to move their office. And you're like, shit, that guy's going to get that corner office. And you're all pissed off because you're already thinking he's got the corner office. But he didn't. You know what? Take that bad attitude and put it aside because you're being offered the corner office. And if you don't pay attention, it may go right over your head. That's the recent past. That's the energy of the recent past. The energy surrounding this reading is the Five of Wands. And it's like these people are playing Twister. It's very odd. In other words, they're not working together. It's sort of a competitive force, but they're not working together. So if you were on a baseball team, you want to work together as a team. But the team has become very competitive against each other rather than other teams. That's a problem. Who's your coach? That's what I want to know. So this card is showing me that people are competing and they're not working as a team, and that's a problem. And you're the Emperor, so what are you going to do about that? I think you're going to find a solution. I think well, let's see what it says. All right, I like this. Queen of Swords is in your near future, in your immediate future. You have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the manager of the logical mind. And the emotion, and how the logical mind can work with the emotions to bring great change, beautiful ideas, great change and beautiful ideas to others. So she would be, she could be a writer who writes a novel that changes some group of people's feelings toward themselves, or for the better, or writes a story of grief and loss in a novel about grief and loss that changes so many people's experience of grief and loss, helps them to get through their grief. It's major change. You're going through major change. She's going to help you bring that major change to these people, to your life. This is a personal change. Then we have the Nine of Wands in your energy. This is your energy this week. Hold on a minute. Ranger, go lay down, sweetheart. No, go lay down. Go on. Oh, my dog is nuts because he has a reason to be nuts. But anyway, so this is setting boundaries. Because you've been psychically wounded. The guy has a head dressing on. He's been psychically wounded in a battle. And it's not showing up here, really. So I'm going to say this is a battle that is old. It's an old battle, but something that you've never come to grips with and learned how to work through, so that you feel so that you're happy with how things have worked out. So from that battle, it's as though you took a serious loss. And how do you resolve it? Because basically you just threw up your hands is what I'm getting. Competition, not working together for the greater good. That's what that is. This is why you're setting your boundaries, because rather than finding a way to find harmony here, and by asking the Queen of Swords for help, because there is a solution. There is a solution to this. And to someone who knows how to handle this kind of thing, it's an easy solution, but you don't know how to handle this. You need to go talk to an expert. You need her to help you solve that. So you got your boundaries up. You got your boundaries up. Stay back, stay back. That makes you defensive. You're feeling defensive in this situation. Oh my goodness, hold on, I gotta let my dog out. Ranger, relax, hon. I don't know, they're not doing anything out there. Go ahead. Go. Goodbye. Ranger is a Labrador Retriever, and we have this tennis ball machine, you know, that shoots out the balls, and it's old and kind of worn out, and it always breaking down. And I said, oh, come on, let's take that out today and play with the dog. You know, he's nuts over a tennis ball. Oh my gosh, that's why he's going crazy. So they must be working on it, and he heard them downstairs. All right. Anyway, so you are defensive because, you know, after all, you are the emperor. Who is this person to be? It's about a relationship. Who is this person to be treating me this way? They should be listening to me, not the other way around. So you throw up your hands rather than try to work it out. Don't they know who I am? That's not really a good thing to say to anybody, right? Don't you know who I am? Yeah, you're not humble. That's one thing. All right, the energy surrounding you is the Page of Wands. And guess what? Page of Wands is really fascinated by the energy of fire. It's the spirit. Their spirit is the fire. All of the things you can do with fire. How you can harness it. How do you keep it from getting out of control? How do you use it for good, for cooking, for heating, for power? The Page of Wands is fascinated with it. This is the energy surrounding you. So maybe you're going to get a spark and suddenly become passionate about how to work out this conflict that is surrounding this reading. You have this Page of Cups energy, but you are Taurus. So Taurus is very stubborn. My way or the highway sometimes, for a lot of times for Taurus. No, I'm not. You know what? If you don't know who I am, well, I'm not even going to talk to you. What the heck? What the heck is that? The heck is that? What, you don't respect me? You're not hearing me? Find a way. Back off. Sit back. Get a cup of coffee. Listen to the other side. Let them say it. Come on, bring it. Bring me all your tales of woe about why you don't want to work something, why you don't want to have open lines of communication. Give it to me. Let me hear it. Because that's what this is about. It's about communication. And power. It's about a power struggle over communication. That's what it is. If you sat at the table and said, come on, babe, bring it. Tell me. I'll sit here and listen. I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to listen. Can you imagine? I bet the person wouldn't have anything to say. All right. Seven of Pentacles. How is this going to work out for me? This is in your hopes and dreams. You're hoping it's going to work out. It'll make life a lot simpler. It's your hopes that you've worked hard. You put in a lot of effort here in this relationship, in this situation. You put a lot of effort in. It's like backbreaking. It's like a labor of love, sort of. And, you know, or at least that's how it feels to you. Are you going to just walk away? Well, no, you're not. You're not going to just walk away. That's in your hopes and dreams. You're hoping that it will be worth all of your effort. All right. The last card in the reading, and I'm going to pull another one because this is, I don't want to end it this way, but I'm going to say that the other person is so, like you are the wounded warrior, they have their own wounds. So we got two wounded people. Hurt people hurt people. How are you going to communicate? If this person doesn't think this person's understanding them, and this person thinks this person is not understanding, I mean, what are you going to get? Where are you going to go? The only way to take care of it is to heal your own wounds. Because the other person can't fix it for you. They got to, if you're wounded, you got to fix your wounds. You got to take care. You got to tend to your own wounds. And then you can sit down at the table and listen, and shut up and listen, earnestly, sincerely, wholeheartedly. All right, I'm going to pull another card. There you go. Because there's no trust. So you got to learn to trust each other. The only way change is going to happen is if you trust each other. And there's no trust there. Even the emperor can't force trust. Even the emperor in all his power and might and glory cannot force trust. For himself or for anybody else. Him or herself or for anybody else. You need some trust. You build trust by shutting up and listening, first of all. Not passing judgment on what you're hearing. Just listen. You don't have to agree. Put the defenses down. Let the person say what they got to say. Whether, if and what they're saying is about you and it's not very nice, that's your wound. That's your wound if you can't handle that. Because you know that in order to work it out, it's a communication issue. You let the person get it out. And don't defend yourself. And then you come to realize that there's just been communication rather than receiving. You're both just giving communication, not listening to the other at all. And that's how these things happen. The Queen of Swords, you can find a way to work this out if you want to. You need to go to the expert. You're not the expert in this. You may be the expert in running your business, but you're not an expert in this. So go see the expert, Taurus. Sorry, maybe I'm a little harsh, but when it comes to communication issues, get help. Stop blaming the other person. That's something that, it's so simple. It's simple. Go see an expert to learn about communication skills, because we're not born with excellent communication skills. It's something that's learned. And most of us didn't have good role models when it comes to communication. So I'm going to suggest that you go see the expert and get some help here, because it's going to make your life so much better. This transformation is going to be really joyous. That's your reading. All right, I'm going to pull out Work Your Light Oracle card. So let's see how you can work your light. Let's see. Besides going to see the expert, how can you work your light? You know, I used to be one of those people who, well, no, I've always been a person to seek out the experts, so I can't say that. But you know, there was a time in my life where I realized, I'm like, you know what? I'm not communicating with my partner here. There's something not right. Like, I don't know, maybe the way I express myself, it's hard for this person to understand where I'm coming from. I don't know. So I went and got help. I learned how to communicate better. I practiced. I practiced and failed and practiced and succeeded and back and forth until I got really good at it. All right. The Work Your Light Oracle card says no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. You know what? You're not going to have a sit down with this person until you go see the expert. Because you can't go down that road. You know, look at what's down that road for you if you go do that. I'm going to pull another one. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? There you go. Who's triggering you? Okay. You can go seek out an expert or not. That's up to you. I hope you do, because I see, you know, that's the key. That's the key to the problem here. And you're the emperor, and you can even say it was your idea. I'll let you do that. All right. Have a good week. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.